sorry to hear that, and to hear that the matriarch has a bummer there. All righty. Well, our thoughts and prayers that she gets better soon. And, take care of the old people. Us. So, you give her our best there, Mark. And, we'll miss you if you have to go back down there for a while. But, we know that your thoughts are with the family first. KE8SFS, WB8 VMW. Good morning, Mark.
I had some part time today. According to my instrument, it's 55 degrees right now, cloudy, and it's supposed to get up to 80 degrees. There's something wrong with the instrument. 80 degrees? No, not in that kind of weather. And it's not going to rain until tonight. Let's see. Well, not until 8 o'clock. No, 7 o'clock. Not going to rain. We had thunder boomers last night, Jim. I know. I woke up and go to the restroom. When I came back, I looked out the window and the whole sky is like up, and then went black again. Oh, shoot. We got thunder boomers. And, yeah, we had that last night. And that was around 2 in the morning. I shouldn't have gone to the restroom. But anyhow, doing okay and everything. Just laying on my bed and listening to you guys talking and everything. And I gotta go. I got a friend of mine picking me up. We're going to Akron today. And then he's going to buy dinner for me. So, lunch, in other words. So, that's pretty good. And he up on Florida and to see his wife and that, and for Easter. And that's pretty much it there. I'm getting tired of holding my button on. Well, it's overtime, so I'll get it back to you, Jim. See you after 8, sir, sir.
All righty, Mark. Well, we got to get going. KC8FQV, WB8 VMW.
Oh, morning, Jim. KCFQV. Yep, it looks like the 2-1 machine's on and the 700 machine's on. JAX is there. No Ray. So everything else is going good. Yeah, we were going to go to Canal Fulton for the kids their batting cage thing for a birthday party. But that's what they're doing there, and I think they may have a cake or something there in Canal Fulton. And they're going to come back to their house. So we're going to just go to Akron to, Green there for the birthday parties and that. Yep, birthday party today, and we were over at my brother's last night, and tomorrow we do Easter over at my cousin's. Yeah, we could go over the river and through the woods, but I think it's easier to drive on the road over there, only a mile. So it's shorter to go through the woods, but I think it's easier to go on the road. So I'll send it back your way, Jim, KSFQV.
Hey, Jim,
all righty. Well, I'm going to jump up to Jacksonville before the JAXs, before Wendy outwalks her node there. So, K8JAX, WB8 BMW. Morning, Wendy.
W8WKY.
Well, I don't know. You must have done something wrong because you got the short straw instead this morning, Jim. Hi. WHJAX portable pedestrian. But I can tell you that Miss Wendy is here.
Good morning, Jim. This is KAJAX, and we're having a good morning down here. Clear skies, can see that bright moon, and we're looking forward to a nice Easter weekend and a visit with our daughter and another relative. So hope you have a nice Easter there with Judy.
Yeah, we have mostly clear skies, and like Wendy said, almost full moon shining down on us. We got a bright pink glow out over the Atlantic here, and so the sun is about to rise. So anyway, good news for you there. 2 minutes and 42 seconds more of daylight than yesterday in northern Ohio, and that brings northern Ohio 15 more minutes of daylight than northern Florida. So that number is increasing as we go along here. Back to you, Jim. Thanks for giving us a call. Say hello to Judy for us. WHJAX, portable pedestrian.
All righty, Rod. I just happened to look at the clock, and today is Saturday instead of Friday. That's the reason I called for Wendy. All righty, Rod. You and Wendy and K9LUCY, Missy if she stops around, and of course the kids. Stay safe, stay well. All righty. Well, now, let me see. Let's go down. I don't know if Elmer's out this morning or not. KE8, HNK, WB8, VMW.
KE8, HNK, WB8, VMW. Good morning, Jim. Good morning, rest of the listeners. Yeah, I'm here in the radio station. I'm not out and about trackside. Yesterday, just wasn't really feeling up to it. Being on the radio, I had a pretty bad, rough morning. I had a headache and some other things going on. Just kind of let Phil know, KPMI, to call me about 7:35 on the net. If you can work me into that way on the list, that way I can get some things done, and then I'll check in with him and go on out to take care of the chickens. But I got to handle some things this morning. So with that, I'm going to turn it back over to you, Jim. I'm going to say Happy Resurrection Sunday, or as others say it, Happy Easter for tomorrow, and turn it back up to you, KE8 and K, back up to WB8 VMW.
All righty, Elmer, you take care. All righty, well, let's get, we'll go down to Randy, since I already know that Darla had all the dogs in there, but I don't know how many got in your lap now. KDA, CFH, WB8, VMW. How many dogs you got in your lap? And how's your daughter doing there, Randy?
Hey, Jim, put me on your list in case we don't get enough time. WB6DJN.
Roger, Mark. I was going to try to get you, but we'll go ahead and try again. Go ahead, Randy.
KD8 ZSH. Good morning, Jim. Got two back up now. Breakfast is over with. They're settling in. I'll scoot out of here because I know you're short on time. Just hope everybody has a great weekend and happy Easter. Enjoy the day the Lord's given us. Back to you, Jim.
All righty, Randy. Well, we got Mark there. Okay, we'll check with Tom, see critter control, see if everything is good there. KA8MNT, WB8, VMW. Well, with that, them thunder boomers coming last night, they probably didn't stick their heads out. So we'll go on down to Mark. WB6, VJN, WB8, VMW. Yeah, we got time for you this morning, Mark. We speeded up there at the end.
Okay, Jim, real good. I knew you were running a little bit behind, so I did that just for extra measure there. So I guess Phil's doing the net today. Good morning, sir. I wasn't here yesterday. Sorry about that. I had some computer problems, and the guy that was going to help me had time then, during the Barometer Net. So before he went to work, and he said, I can help you with software problems that you're having trouble with. And so we did it. So I wanted to take care of that so that I'm able to do weather today and in the future here. We had a little problem with some software issues. Let's see. Currently, 30.06 on the barometer and steady, 30.6063. 30.06.3, I should say. 69.1 degrees, 63 degrees on the dew point, humidity 82%, and 9 gusting to, or actually 1 gusting to 3 from the northeast. Clear skies, but it's going to cloud up today, and we've got a 90% chance of thunderstorms today and tonight. We'll talk more about that later. Jim, Sarah, and I are doing well, and hope you and Judy are doing well. And you know what? I hope you have a wonderful Easter, and we'll turn it back to you, sir. And I'll be around for more weather for the net. WB6BJ.
All righty, Mark. Well, good that you and Sarah are doing good. All righty. Well, let me see. We got 2 minutes before I got to turn it over to Phil. So anybody that I miss and wants to jump in and say good morning, we got 2 minutes. So I'll sit and listen for 2 minutes. That's hard to do with my ratchet jaw.
WB8VMW. This is Kilo Delta 8 Sierra Lima Golf. KD8 SLG. Neck down the farm and underwater. I took some cold meds and I'm going back to bed, but I wanted to say hi to everybody. And good morning to VP Phil. Hi, Phil. You guys have a great net. We'll catch you later on. KD8 SLG. I'm clear. Thanks, Jim.
KSLG WB8VMW. Okay, Nick. Well, good to hear from you this morning. Yeah, we know you're vertical. Lord's given you another day, so make good use of it. Take a nap. Alrighty. Well, I'm going to slide over there and turn this here mess over to Phil. And anybody that I didn't get to, we just ran out of time. So KAPMI WB8VMW. It's Grandpa Phil with that nice little young granddaughter. How's she doing, Phil? And how are you and the family doing? We're listening.
Good morning, Northeast Ohio and all our Outlanders. CQ. This is the Silvercreek Amateur Radio Association Barometer Net. Saturday morning edition. We're on the W8WKY repeater 147 Mark 39 megahertz with a PL tone of 114 Mark 8. This is a controlled net open to any and all licensed amateurs. All traffic should go through net control. As always, emergency traffic can break in at any time. Control operator this morning is
W8WKY.
How about it, Phil? Did you drop your microphone? You cut out on us there. Oh, maybe Phil's having a problem. Okay, well, we can always chit-chat and give him a chance to reboot, replug, or change mics or something. Maybe his battery went dead. So, well, if anybody out there that wants to jump in a short time, we'll take it until Phil gets things straightened around. So, come on in and give us a shout. WB8 VMW, we're sitting and listening.
Hey, Jim, you got 2122 check-ins, KSFQV.
All righty, Mark. Well, we got to get Phil up and running there. Hopefully, all he done was slip on the stool. He fell over and he unplugged his mic. He get that plugged back in, he'll be back on the air. Huh. Well, let me see. I missed Tom, the Critter Control, KA8MNT. How about it, Tom? Are you still sleeping, or are you up this morning? Nope. Maybe them thunder boomers kept him awake and he caught up. And I did miss Craig, AAACT, WB8 VMW. Good morning, Craig. Didn't mean to miss you, but I was hopping along pretty quick this morning.
WA8 BMW. No problem whatsoever, Jim. I'm just listening most of the time and sipping coffee, so there you go. I hope Brother Phil gets his radio put back on and we can get down the list. But, yeah, we had a little rain down here last night. No, we had a lot of rain down here, so there you go. Well, I'm going to sit back and give Phil a chance to get in here and get this thing rolling, and we will go forward from there. With that, this is AA8CT back to WB8 VMW and K8TMI, whichever. And I hope everybody has a wonderful and a fantastic Easter Sunday, even though it may be a wet one. There you go. Take care, and we will catch you down the log, Jim.
All righty, Craig. Well,
can you hear me?
Yeah, I remember, when a few years ago, when the church that I helped put the roof on out there. We used to, Judy and I and the family, we went to Sunrise once or twice, and that was nice, But the kids scattered out, and we got older, so we sort of slacked off there. Well, we'll see if Phil is rehooked yet. How about it, Phil? Did you get everything fixed up there? We're listening.
K8PMI, WB8 BMW. You got me?
Yeah, you're a little low on the audio. Get up on the mic a little bit, but we got you. And we thought maybe you fell off your three-legged stool and unplugged your radio. WB8 BMW.
Well, I did fall off of something, I guess. Did my preamble get through, or do I have to start over from the beginning?
No, your preamble got through, and I was waiting for you to switch it back to me, and then you fell off the edge of the earth. And we waited and everything, so you didn't come back. So I started flapping my face again, and I picked up, let me see, I picked up Greg, that's who it was. All righty, well, Phil, if you're sounding okay now, I'll hang around for a few seconds, because I'm empty on my cup. I got to get caffeinated. We'll turn it over to you, make sure you're okay, and then we'll skate out to the kitchen for some bacon-flavored oatmeal.
All right, well, thank you very much. And we'll be clear with WB8 BMW. I got 22 check-ins that Jim got through the weeds. So if you were on the radio from 6 o'clock to about now, I do have you on the list. I will get to JJ here real quick because he said he was short time, and I did pick up Ray, K5CFY, and so we'll do our Outlanders first. But first I want to check any short-timer mobiles. If we have any short-timer mobiles that need to get in and out of here quick, call now. This is K8PMI, and I'm listening.
Kilo Foxtrot 6, Papa Oscar Echo, Christian in and out.
Alpha India 5, Quebec AI 5Q, in and out.
All right, I'll pick it up there. We got Christian, KEP6POE, and I got AI5Q. Thank you very much for your in and out. Let's go down to Boring, Tennessee, N9TN. JJ, what do you got for the net this morning? This is K8PMI.
Well, good morning to you, Phil. Good morning to everybody on the net. I didn't want to be marked off the list. I haven't checked in a while, so I figured I'd better make myself known. That way, I don't get on the poopy emoji list, if you know what I mean. Anyway, just like to say Happy Easter to everybody, and just have a safe time with your family and friends. If you have to travel, use the least gas as possible, because my goodness, the gas prices, holy cow. I had to run to the doctor yesterday, and they went up like 40 cents yesterday on just from one day to the next. Here, we're right at $3.90. I think it was like $3.94 at the most expensive one I saw. Anyway, everybody have a good day, and hope to catch y'all Monday morning. This is November 9, Tango, November. That's 99 Turtles Napping, Boring, Tennessee. Catch everybody later.
And 910, thank you very much. And yeah, those gas prices are killers, but they'll start coming down again soon as things equalize. But yep, not good right now. All right, we'll be clear with N9TN. Let's head on down to, I got to get Ron in here, KBA-TPQ, because he's sitting there waiting to get on his treadmill, and I won't forget you this morning. KBA-TPQ, this is K8PMI. What do you got for the net this morning, Ron?
This is KBA-TPQ. Good morning, Phil, and all the netizens and the listeners in. Well, I appreciate you remembering me because I'm itching to get over there and see if I can do a couple miles on that treadmill, keep the blood circulating, keep my brain still out of a fog. Yeah, well, I'm wishing everybody a blessed Easter tomorrow. We all have the privilege of that, and I wish that everybody can enjoy the weekend, rain or not. KBA-TPQ, back to net control.
All right, Ron, thank you very much, and you enjoy your workout. We'll be clear with KBA-TPQ, and now let's head on down to Jacksonville, Florida. And I know the short straw had the radio this time. WAJAX, this is K8PMI. How's Wendy and LUCY doing?
Hey, good morning there, Phil, and to all on the Barometer Net. This is WHJAX, the short straw, and I'm portable pedestrian along with.
Good morning, Phil. This is KAJAX, and we're having a great morning down here. I hope you and your family have a happy Easter, and hopefully you get a chance to see your little granddaughter and enjoy her as well. Happy Easter to everyone.
We're starting our day out here at 66 degrees, and that's the ocean temperature as well, currently, 66 and 66. And we're going up to about 80, and we're sort of halfway between low tide and high tide. The tide is coming in, and I guess that's about it from here. So thanks for giving us a call there, Phil. Everyone have a great weekend. This is WHJAX, Portable Pedestrian.
All right, thank you very much, Rod and Wendy, and of course Lucy. We'll be clear with the JAXs. Now let's head on over to Tulsa, because I did hear Ray out there. K5 CFY, this is K8 PMI. You're up next on the Barometer Net. All right, nothing heard. He's either getting coffee or he's letting Fred out. So let's head on to the top of the list. And first one I heard this morning was WAHGXX. What's going on, Tom? What do you got for the net this morning? This is K8BMI.
Good morning, Phil. Thanks for being there. And yeah. Just starting to head out to work, work until 1 o'clock today, and get back and work on the house, getting ready for the group coming over tomorrow. So. You have a good day, and we also are supposed to go to 80 today, so interesting. You have a good one. K8 PMI, WHGXX Mole.
All right, Tom, good to hear from you, and glad you're doing well. We'll be clear with WA8GXX. Now let's head up to my buddy John. And, well, I'm not sure if he's in Waynesburg still or if he's going to the field. NAYMY, this is K8 PMI. You're up next on the Barometer Net. All right, nothing heard. I know I'm getting through because I see it on the dashboard. So we'll go over to AA8CT. Craig, you're up next. How much rain did you get down there in Shreve? It sounds like you got a lot. This is K8PMI.
K8PMI, good morning, Phil, or should I say Vice President Phil. Congratulations, it's official. You're locked into the job now. According to what I heard, and I think it was actually on the low side, I heard 1 1/3 inches. But the rain we got, it came down so hard, so fast, and we had roughly 3 waves of it go through. And I don't know, I think Nick got even worse than we did down in Glenmont. They had some really nasty colored clouds go over Glenmont. So yes, I'm sure there's a lot of roads. I've not been out this morning, but I'm sure a lot of roads are closed due to water, and I think we're under a flood alert until like Monday. So with that, good morning to all the Barometer Netters. Have a wonderful day today, and a beautiful day, even though it may not be sunny, a beautiful Easter Sunday. So with that, I'm going to turn it back to you, Phil. Thank you for doing the NCO, and we will catch you down the log. 73s, my friend. Be well, And this is AA8CT, back to K8PMI. Thank you, and take care, my brother.
Well, thank you, Craig. We'll be clear with AA8CT. And I'm going to pound out a couple of these before I get to the dog pound, because I heard everybody on the dog pound, so we'll get them all together. Shoot it on over to Navarre. I know Tim was out running around. I don't know if he's still there or not, but we'll give him a shout. KZ8TG, this is K8BMI. You out there, Tim? All right, I know Tim was mobiling around this morning, and I'm sure he'll jump back in here later on. I know Randy's sitting there on his recliner there. Just let me guess the number of pups. I would say 2. KD8ZSH, this is K8PMI. You're up next on the Barometer Net.
KD8ZSH. Good morning, Phil. They're close. They play musical chairs after a while, so it's up, down, all day long. But this is the single pup time, I guess. Just want to say hi to everybody. Hope you have a great weekend and a happy Easter. And like I told Jim, enjoy the day the Lord's given us. KD8GSH clear and back to net. 73s, everybody.
All right, 73s to you as well there, Randy. We'll be clear with KD8ZSH. Now let's head to the dog pound. And I'm going to scramble it up. I'm going to go from north to south. KC8FQV, this is K8PMI. What do you got for the net this morning there, Mark?
Well, morning, Phil. KCFQV. I look down there. It looks like the sun's doing a decent rise. And when I look at a lake, I'm looking down at Route 36 and 83. They got some water down there, but it's still staying below the road. But I could see this red sky reflecting in the water. But yeah, you really were racking them up this morning, Phil. 22 or whatever I mentioned to Jim when you something happened there with your radios and that, but you got it straightened up and back, and he was just carried on and got everything going good. So everything else is going good. Yeah, last night, well, our brother's house ahead. My mom was hoping that we weren't going to have any meat, and we had shrimp and noodles and white sauce. Oh, that was good. Yep. And she bought the shrimp, and she had to cook them. She bought the, not the pre-ones. She bought the uncooked ones. I didn't realize how they came. They were like clear. But, yeah, we always get the ones that are already done, and they're pink. So, but they got to go down to my sister's today, and tomorrow we'll go around the corner. It would be shorter to go through the woods, over the river and through the woods, but it's a lot harder to do that than drive a mile on the road and over. So that's what we'll do, go to my cousin's tomorrow. Yeah, that bridge, the culvert, they got that one done. Yeah, I stopped there yesterday to look at it because he said, we got to throw some topsoil around. Well, I seen where he did it. He threw some topsoil on top of the culvert where it had a little trough, so he didn't want water to get in that trough. So he I asked the neighbor Fred. I said, well, what do they put in there? He said that vernictinite is a hard material grow because they put some topsoil with it. That's what they, I guess, are doing with all this road stabilization on the hills and that. You see them working. They'll put that in so that the hill stays in place instead of sliding. Topsoil just slides. So we'll send it back. Maybe our yards maybe people will start using their yard and they'll
start putting vermiculite in so they don't get so soft. Right now we got rice patties out there. So I'll send it back your way, Phil, KCFQV. Yeah, I think you guys got easy way to get back and forth now to Brexville. So I'll send it back, Phil, KC8FQV.
All right, Mark, thank you very much. We'll be clear with KC8FQV. And, yeah, when that bridge was out, that was a nightmare because we go over to Brexville quite a bit. All right, let's head on down to Middlemark. K4OG. Sorry to hear about your wife there, Mark. Prayers are going out to her, but it sounds like you have a lot of family down there that's helping taking care of her. So, K4OG, you're up next on the Barometer Net.
KPMI, K4OG. Good morning, Phil. Mr. Vice President. Yes, sir, Phil. Thank you for the kind regards and wishes. And yeah, John, AC8AT, he texts me. We're already on the prayer list. The wife is. And interesting note, John lets me know that Nettie's granddad, 96 years old, he still loves his shot and beer. So they put him some kind of German beer and a shot in his Easter basket. I thought that was pretty cool. Go Nettie's dad, which is Nettie is John's wife. We got a new piece of software I ran across for satellites. This thing is tailored and tuned for satellites and your SDR dongle. I played with that SDR and the Angel software for a hot minute, but now that I loaded in the Skyroof program for SDR dongles, this thing is the bomb. If you just want to play around with stuff on the computer, and it can attach to your radio too, and even control azimuth elevation antenna rotators. And then there's another program on Skyroof you can overlay on it. It's an SSD decoder, so you can decode pictures for SSTV signals. Anyway, yeah, I don't want to hold it up too long. I've blabbered enough. So thanks for the wishes. And yeah, the wife had a nick, a KD8 SLG occurrence. Dog underfoot tripped her up and got a broken wing. Bless her heart. She's going to be in pain for a little while. All right, there we go. K4OG, back to net.
All right, Mark. I think you just nicknamed when a dog trips you, we're going to call it just a nick. That's when the dog trips you up and you fall down and you break something. That's twice now we've had that happen to someone we knew. So, all right, take care, Mark. Yes, your wife is in our prayers, and John does a great job of getting people on the prayer list right away. All right, so we'll be clear with K4OG. We're going to head down to Southern Mark, and then after Southern Mark, we're going to go to our Norris group up there, Scott and Chris. So, KE8SFS, this is K8PMI. You're up next on the Barometer Net.
Yeah, I don't have a dog, and because I darn well can't afford a dog, and plus I fall enough. I don't need a dog to help me to fall. And we got 55 degrees here. Now changed to 70 degrees if it get up to, and tonight they get back down to 55, and feel like 55. And the wind is 13 miles per hour southwest. Gas price, I think it went up to 418, excuse me, 418, 419. A couple of the gas stations went up there, and here in Watford. some are still at 369 and to 379, but a couple are 418, 419. So you might well want to try to grab them before it's too late. Let me drop that for a bit. Don't know Kane or a friend of mine coming over and picking me up and taking me out to lunch and that. And he's from Florida, and he out here to see his wife for Easter and that. And he called me yesterday and told me he'll pick me up around 9 o'clock and that we'll be going out to eat and that. So anyhow, that's pretty much on that. But other than that, my car is still broken down and that. I don't have no way to get to the meeting on the third Thursday of this month. If anybody still wants to help me, you can get me on my email, gethound1@gmail.com, if you are willing to get me. With that, I'll give it back to you. So you're running the net good. Kia FA 0 Patrol, sir.
All right, Mark. Good luck going to lunch or breakfast. 9 o'clock. That's an early lunch, but you enjoy it and have fun with your buddy there. All right, we'll be clear with KE8SFS. This is the W8WKY Barometer Net Saturday morning edition. Now let's head up to the North Coast. Scott, I need your Lake Erie report. Should have some nice waves there and some warm temperatures, I would think. KE8VOX, this is K8PMI. You're up next on the Barometer Net.
Good morning, Phil. Good morning, all the listeners. This is KE8VOX, right up here on the shores of Lake Erie, Vermilion, Ohio. Thoughts and prayers going out to Middle Mark there. Hate to hear that. Hate to hear anyone getting injured like that. It's a long story. I ain't got time to tell you, but anyway, we're starting out here at 49.6 degrees on the lake. Barometer's dropping 29.80 right now, dropping pretty steadily. The winds are out of the east, southeast, and they're fluttering around between 8 and 0. Lake temperature went up a little bit, 38.5 degrees, and it looks like we got maybe just over a foot waves out there with too dark to tell, but it looks like a little haze over the lake. But that's all I got, Phil. Thanks for getting me in. Thanks for doing the net. This is KE8VOX sending it back to net control. 73, everyone.
All right, Scott, 73 to you as well, and you have a happy Easter. We'll be clear with KE8VOX. Now let's head out to Chris, KE8MMY. What is a special day today? It's a day of something. You figure those ones out. But KE8MMY, this is K8PMI. You're up next.
W8WKY.
All right, Chris must have stepped away. We'll circle back. Let me circle back real quick to see if John is still out there. N8YMY, this is K8PMI. You out there, John? All right, nothing heard. Let's see if Elmer's out there. He wanted it right after 7:30, so we'll go KE8HNK. This is K8PMI. You're up next on the Barometer Net.
KE8HNK, K8PMI. Good morning, Phil. Good morning, rest of the listeners. I came back to the radio room just a few minutes ago. I'm sitting here listening. Just wanted to wish everybody a happy Resurrection Sunday. Of course, some of the non-believers, it is a Easter Sunday. So, but other than that, just sitting here looking at the geochron, looking at the sun come up over the country here and set on the other end of the world. Other than that, I got the gentleman K4OG on my prayer list as well. Other than that, getting ready to go take care of the feathered friends. They are not happy with all this rain that we're having, but of course they can't be choosers, especially because they can't come in the house. So the XYL would not appreciate it, but the grandbaby, of course, would love it. Other than that, I'm just going to go ahead and turn it back over to you there. Good job running the net. Good to hear from you, and everybody stay healthy, stay blessed. This is K8HNK, back over to Net Control.
All right, Elmer, thank you very much, and you have a blessed day as well. We'll be clear with KE8HNK. Now let's head on out to Willoughby. Joe, N8JKO. You're up next on the Barometer Net.
Good morning, Net Control, and good morning, everybody on the net. This is N8JKO via EchoLink. Well, we've got 47 degrees, and our humidity is, I can't believe it, it's 90% up here, but that's what everything's showing. Sunrise, thankfully, at 7:03. And sunset tonight will be 7:53 p.m., and then I'm just counting our blessings. It did rain a little bit during the night. Haven't had a chance to check the rain gauge, but it is there. Otherwise, just going to be a busy day taking care of the XYL. She had some surgery, minor, yesterday up here at the wonderful Cleveland Clinic, one of the best facilities in the country. It was to remove swelling off of her forehead. Thankfully, everything turned out well, but she is still suffering a little bit of ouch from the surgery. So there's going to be a lot of TLC. Otherwise, thankful for the day. Thankful that we've come to Easter, and yes, tomorrow, Easter Sunday, definitely going to deal with Mass and just counting our blessings. So with that, I will send it back to Net Control with best wishes to everyone. Please take care. God bless and 7-3. N8JKO, back to Net Control.
All right, thank you very much, Joe, and we'll be clear with N8JKO. WB6BJN, get ready. You're going to be coming up. I'm going to call for Ray first, circling back with Ray, and if he doesn't answer, you're going to be up. So get your material ready to go. K5CFY, this is K8PMI. You out there, Ray? All right, nothing heard. We're going to go get our weather now. We're going to head over to WB6BJN. Mark, what do you got for the net on this Easter Eve day? This is K8PMI.
Hey, thank you, Phil, and good morning, everybody. And happy Easter coming up to everybody. My wife, Sarah, just got done smoking a big rack of ribs, which we're going to eat. That's going to be today and tomorrow's dinners. Ribs, yum, and they were good. I got to sample a little one, and they were good. I'm ready. All right. Hey, so good morning to you. Good morning to everybody out there. Currently, I'll give my conditions here real quick. 30.06.6 on the barometer and steady. 69.4 degrees, dew point 63 degrees, humidity is 81%. 4 gusting to 3 gusting to 4 from the east on the wind. No rain. It's clear skies, but they are expecting thunderstorms here later on. A high of 77 today, so it's going to be a nice weekend tomorrow. But today and tonight, over much of the Midwest and mid-south part of the United States, there is another low-pressure area that could bring some, and cold front that could bring some rain. Let me take a breath. And some more thunderstorms. And then behind it for Sunday, much of the Midwest is going to clear, and it's going to get colder. In fact, there could be some freezing temperatures Monday, Tuesday, and even into Wednesday. And then things start to warm up again. Another low-pressure area developing in the west, out around California, will make an eastward movement Thursday and be around just in time for more rain at the end of next week and into next weekend. So that's pretty much it. No big severe weather issues right now, and don't think there'll be any today and tomorrow. Let me take a break. Florida could get some showers eventually from these fronts as they move down that way. California is going to have a beautiful weekend in the 70s and 80s in a lot of areas, and then it's going to rain next week, and that will play an important part in Midwest, East Coast, and South weather next week late. So there you go. Phil, I hope you and yours from Sarah and I have a wonderful, blessed Easter and Resurrection Sunday. Back to you, and everybody have a blessed day. WB6BJN.
All right, we'll be clear with WB6BJN. You have a happy Easter as well. And that brings us to the bottom of the list. We should have got a bunch of people that rolled out of the rack and ready to check in. So this is the W8WKY Sarah Barometer Net Saturday morning edition. Your net control operator is Phil, K8CMI. And I'm listening for check-ins. Call now, please.
This is Good morning, Phil. Kilo 8, Charlie Whiskey Sierra, K8CWS, Corbin in Columbus, checking in. Good morning. Kilo Echo 8, Oscar Whiskey X-Ray, K8OWS, all weekend now.
Kilo Fox 8, Fox India Whiskey, Jim from Avon.
All right, I'll pick it up there.
W8WKY.
All right, I got you, Corbin. You collided with somebody else, and I couldn't pick them out. I got KE8OWX in and out, and Jim, I got you. That other station, if you can give me a call, I'm listening.
KF8FXE.
Kilo Foxtrot 8, Echo Romeo Zulu, Terry in Allenboro, West Virginia, KF8ERZ. Sorry about the collision, folks.
James, you there? KF8FXE.
KW8.
This is KF8FXE calling in from Mount Vernon, Ohio. I just happened to be browsing around on the internet early this morning, and I am newly licensed, so I just learned of the Barometer Net today, and this is my very first check-in, and I appreciate the opportunity to chat with you all.
Well, thank you very much, James, and congratulations on being a new ham. This net meets Monday through Saturdays. It's 7 a.m. and runs for about an hour, sometimes a little longer. We usually get it's a good bunch of people, and it's the morning drive time. Mount Vernon, you should be able to possibly even get the Worcester repeater, which is logged in, that you might be even able to hit and get on our route. But don't be a stranger. We're always here, so check in anytime. All right, we'll be clear with KF8FXE, and let's head on over to Corbin, K8CWS.
Good morning, Barometer Net. K8CWS checking in this morning. I'm in the middle of making my coffee here, so I need to make my way over to the weather station, aka my computer for the moment. Let's see here. We have 64 degrees down here this morning, running up to 81. Southwest wind, 6 miles an hour, 87% humidity, 30.04 on the barometer, and a dew point of 60 degrees. Happy Saturday, everybody. Looking forward to a nice day. We're going to be spending some time with my wife's family celebrating spring birthdays and, of course, Easter. So we'll be headed over there this afternoon and spend a better part of the day there. So looking forward to that. Other than that, just taking it easy this weekend, enjoying some of this warmer weather we're getting. It's going to be a little cooler tomorrow, it looks like, but you know, I think the spring warming trend is winning out. So before long, my wife and I were taking a walk on Thursday, and she was like, you know, it feels so good. It's not going to be long before it's going to be scorching hot on our walks again. So, and I'm not a big heat guy, so that's bad news for me. But that's okay. I don't want it to be freezing cold all the time either. So, anyway, I'll go ahead and send it back to Net Control. Thanks for picking me up, Phil. I appreciate it. Wishing everybody a happy Easter. Saying 73. Kilo 8, Charlie Whiskey Sierra, clear.
All right, Corbin, thank you very much, and you have a blessed day as well. That brings us to the bottom of the list. Looking for more check-ins. This is WAWKY, Sarah Barometer Net, Saturday morning edition. Net Control Operator is Phil, K8PMI, and I'm listening.
Kilo 8, Mike Romeo Echo, K8 MRE in New Franklin. I'm in and out today. I don't feel very well, thanks.
Kilo Foxtrot 8, Echo Romeo Zulu, area in Allenboro, West Virginia, KF8ERZ.
All right, I'll pick it up there. I believe the in and out station was KE8MRE. Can you confirm that, please?
Kilo 8, Mike Romeo Echo.
Okay, got you there, Michael. Appreciate it very much. I threw an E in there, and you're a K8. Welcome to the K8 group. All right, hopefully you feel better there, Michael. Thanks for checking in. Greatly appreciate it. Let's head on over to Terry, KF8ERZ, down in West Virginia. What do you got for the net this morning, Terry?
This is KF8ERZ. Good morning, Phil, and everybody on the Barometer Net this morning. Don't have too much to add, just getting ready for Easter Sunday. Going to get some food prepared and get ready to head on to sunrise service early in the morning and then regular services after that. We're going to have a church breakfast, I think at 8:30, I think it is, 8 o'clock. So looking forward to that. Anyway, going to bring an appetite. But I hope everyone has a wonderful Easter Sunday. And thank you for taking my check-in, Phil. And it's good to hear everybody's reports on here. Always a pleasure to be with you guys. And just hope everyone has a wonderful, terrific Saturday. So with that, I'll just say 73s and God bless. This is KF8ERZ.
All right. Thanks a lot, Terry. We're getting them here 3 at a time. So let's get another couple check-ins here. This is K8PMI, and I'm listening. Oh, wow. It looks like we're going to have a light Saturday. But I guess before Easter, everybody's sleeping in. Carrie, I don't know if you're warming up in the bullpen or not. I'll do another call here for check-ins. And if we get none, we'll have to wrap up the net a little bit early, but that's okay. It's a rainy, wet Saturday morning, and people are probably sleeping in. So, this is the W8WKY Sarah Barometer Net. I'm looking for check-ins. This is K8PMI, and I'm listening.
K8PMI, KD8IUA, Mike in Stowe.
Alpha India 5, Quebec AI 5Q, recheck.
All right, I'll pick it up there. First up is Michael, then we'll go over to Jarrett. KD8IUA. What's going on in Stowe there, Mike?
Good morning. Just enjoying second cup of morning coffee, seeing the sun come up, or daylight up here. Going to go for a walk with a group of people this morning in Monroe Falls. Looking forward to that. And yesterday had a special day. I got married yesterday, so it was a beautiful day for that. So just enjoying a long weekend. Back to you, KD8IUA.
W8WKY.
All right, Michael. Good job. KD8IUA, just recently married, not even 24 hours. Good for you, sir. You have a great day and enjoy your walk. Let's head on out to Tulsa there and see what's going on with Jarrett. AI5Q, you're up next on the Barometer Net.
All right, thank you very much. I checked in and out earlier because I was busy working and didn't know if I'd have time, but I got everything done I needed to. It kind of bites when your salary and things are broken at the plants, and you got to monitor them all the time. So I generally won't monitor them until 10, 11 o'clock at night when I go to bed. And this morning I got up at 5:15 and started checking on stuff again and found some issues that needed to wake some guys up over. So that's what I was doing. As far as today goes, we got to hard boil and dye some Easter eggs. Our family has a little tradition where we have a bracket challenge where you pair up with somebody and you crack your eggs against each other, and whoever cracks loses, and the one that doesn't crack moves on to the next round. And the winner of the egg cracking without the cracked egg gets to pick their chocolate Easter bunny first because they have, you know, the peanut butter and the caramel and the Rice Krispie and all the different kinds. So you get to take first choice, and then we peel all the eggs and make deviled eggs out of them. And then we have our traditional Greek dinner with lamb kebabs and pistachio and taropita and spanakopita and all that kind of stuff. So looking forward to Easter at my mom's tomorrow, and looking forward to dyeing Easter eggs with the kids today. It should be fun. They always come up with something I never would have thought of, color scheme-wise, or decoration with the white crayon so it doesn't dye part of the egg, or whatever the case may be. So anyway, that's all I've got. I appreciate you running the net. We'll say 73 and pass it back to net control. Doing a great job.
All right, thank you very much, Jarrett, and you have a happy Easter, and it sounds like a lot of fun. Plus, those lamb kebabs sound delicious. All right, we'll be clear with AI5Q, and that's the bottom of the list. Anybody else who wants to check into the Saturday morning edition of the Barometer Net, this is K8PMI, and I'm listening.
Kilo Zulu 8, Tango Golf.
Was that KZ8PG?
I don't know what I did, Phil. I got finger happy on the EchoLink here. KZ8PG, Tim and Navarre. Just wanted to check in, say hi to everybody. Have a good weekend.
All right, Tim. Yeah, it didn't sound like you because it was through EchoLink. I get it now, but yeah, I had you in the list. I heard you on the radio earlier this morning, and happy Easter to you and your family, and take care. Thanks for checking in. I greatly appreciate it. All right, anybody else for the Barometer Net? I'm listening. All right, nothing heard. Let's hopefully Kerry's up. Sometimes he doesn't get to the radio at 8 o'clock, but W8CTM, this is K8PMI. You out there, Kerry?
Good morning, Phil, and good morning to all the check-ins and listeners out there on this Easter Eve. Well, it looks like it's going, I don't know if it's going to rain or not, but looks like it's going to be a pretty nice day, hopefully. I know it's supposed to cool down tomorrow, and I think a lot of the weeks, or a few days of the week, is going to be a little cooler than we've been used to the last couple days, but hey, it's early spring, and it's going to be Easter Sunday tomorrow, so that'll be good. Well, Phil, I really don't have anything else. It's just Saturday, let's put it that way. But I did get up before the net this morning. I got up about 20 after 7, so I did get a good part of the net in. Anyway, hope everybody has a great Saturday out there, and really hope everybody has a really nice Easter tomorrow. That's for sure a special day, and I hope everybody has a great Easter. So with that, that's all I have, Phil. So I'll say 73. This is W8CTM, Kerry at Portage Lakes. And we'll turn it back to you there, Phil, and you can do what you got to do, buddy. There's just no doubt about it. And just everybody have a great weekend out there, and enjoy. 73 y'all, and back to K8PMI to wrap it up. Everybody just enjoy and have a great weekend. And stay safe, stay healthy, and do a random act of kindness. That's always a good thing to do. Put a all, and back to you, Phil.
All right, Kerry, thank you very much. Yeah, we had a little bit of a slow Saturday, but that's okay. We had 31 check-ins, which isn't bad for a Saturday. So the Barometer Net is a tradition that goes back almost 30 years when a local group of amateurs got together in the morning to discuss their weather station data. We are grateful to all those who have come before us. Garlock, K8BYR, Dorothy, WBAJTW, Tom, K8DSD, Internet Control Emeritus, Ron, KD8CDS. Over the years, the Barometer Net has grown to be a morning staple for local hams to stay in contact, share real-time traffic, gas price information, and community announcements. This net meets regularly Monday through Saturday, starting at 7 a.m. and runs for about an hour. Please remember, successful nets rely on your participation, so please be a regular check-in. From the Silvercreek Amateur Radio Association on the WAWKY repeater, 147 Mark 39 megahertz in Doylestown, we now return this frequency to amateur radio use. 73, everybody. Happy Easter. This is K8PMI.